My name is Agata Jóźwicka and I am from Astri Polska company. This is also the team from Astri Polska. We are responsible for system test and evaluation work package in Forlab project. There are 2 test campaigns planned in Forlab and the first one is near Wrocław, where we are just going.
Zaczynamy. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, już!
The Forlab project is funded by the European Commission and its purpose is to provide technical systems, integrated technical systems, which allow a much better forensic examination of the post-blast scene. The purpose of the test is to create the post-explosion scene, which may allow to validate different technical solutions and to verify to what extent they are already working properly.
Here there is our instrument. It is a laser-based sensor. By an optical system, we can collect the fluorescent signal that comes from the different debris on the field. We can also discriminate between some different plastic materials.
In the Forlab project, we are developing a virtual representation of the post-blast scene by using sensing systems, and we are also bringing this virtual representation back to a control center for real-time analysis, but as well archiving for later analysis of the systems.
First scenario, the explosion of the car, was a simulation of the terrorist attack on the VIP in the car with the use of 2 kilograms of saletra combined with some TNT. And the second scenario, the explosion in the house, is a simulation of the terrorist attack in office using 200 grams of TNT. In the car, the bomb was installed under the driver's seat, and in the second scenario, in the office, the bomb was combined with a cellular phone, and it was placed in the PC under one of the desks.
Uwaga, będę odliczał od 5 do 0. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 0.
We are developing the Lipson-Raman prototype. It's a portable prototype who analyzes evidences in field. The technologies are based on a laser which is focused on a sample, and we obtain chemical information. In this specific example, we have to try to collect some particles of the powder we think it could be the explosive, and then we focus the laser on this sample. It is automatic software. What we can see the final result. It means explosive or not explosive. Each single shot is analyzed, so we can see the result of the analysis on the screen. This is what I say as explosive. Where?
We are responsible for the 3D modeling of the crime scene and how to also localize the evidence of the crime, to generate the 3D almost in real time. So this is a mobile device relying on low cost somehow, but effective 3D LiDAR capabilities, allowing us to produce rapidly a 3D model of the scene. The first version of our development is well adapted to indoor, and that's why we focused during the exercise on the indoor event.
We are really in the middle of the project, so we are not having the final results. The technical systems which are available here and which are being tested are really in a very initial development phase, but creating a very realistic environment like that, we can allow our technical partners to make any measurements they want, to create any elements of the scene they might be useful for them, to create something which will be optimal for improvement of the technical system's performance. These type of systems are not available as of today. Some initial technologies have been developed in Europe, but what we can really do with Forlab project is to integrate them to provide users with the prototype of the system which is able to conduct a lot of different measurements and combine results of those measurements into one common picture of the situation. So this provides a much better understanding of the situation, and also it provides this understanding much quicker.
I think that it provided sensitive improvement in the way we are nowadays doing the crime scene work, and we expected as well a spread out of techniques and also the reduction of the backlog in the lab, and to reduce sensitively the cost and the number of the analysis done in the forensic lab as well.
This project is very important for us because we would like to have some additional tools to manage better the crime scene. So with these new tools, it could be very interesting for us because we could identify some very important samples directly on the field and not in the laboratory.
This 3D imaging must be matured quite a lot, but if it does, it would provide me means to reconstruct the bombing scenes. Bombing scenes must be reconstructed anyway, and if there is a handy way of doing it in 3D, that would be very beneficial. And of course, the automatic labeling of sample bags sounds very promising.